Hello, we are KBS. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Alexa.
Today we will be bringing you the news for November 5th, 2018. Today is going to be a little bit of a different broadcast today. Our usual host for the English broadcast, Rain, is actually trying to recover from an injury she sustained over this weekend. So she's only going to read the first story, which she's kind of passionate about, actually. And then she's going to kind of go off and recover like she should be.
Okay, so this is Rain. Our first news is about President Moon Jae-in's wife Kim Jong-suk, who made her first solo overseas trip in 16 years. She arrived in India on the 4th, and the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit with her in India for 4 days and 3 nights.
Wow, we love hearing Rain's voice on the broadcast all the time. Such a shame she only got to read this one story. But Alexa is just as good and capable of a host. I'm sure you guys will like her just as much. So Alexa, how are you feeling with your first broadcast?
I'm actually kind of nervous, but I'll do my best to deliver these news to you. So
like in those animes where they always go, take good care of me.
Yeah, please take good care of me. Yes.
This is a Korean broadcast. Sorry. That was my bad. So moving on with the news today, our second piece of global news is AFP has reported that a week-long storm in Italy has killed more than 30 people. The Italian civil service said it shows the most complex weather situation in the last 50 to 60 years, and 6 states in Italy are still issuing top-level weather alerts. This is kind of crazy. I cannot believe that this storm has been going on for so long. It actually kind of reminds me, we must be having a lot of bad currents in the air right now. As I remember last week, we talked about the tourists being stranded in Korea after the big super typhoon hit. And now we have this week-long storm in Italy that is something unheard of in the last 50 to 60 years. What do you think about it?
I think this is truly unfortunate, and I hope those who are injured recover well, and those who have lost their loved ones are also hopefully they will recover as well from this terrible situation.
Yes, and I hope there are no more further casualties. I'm hoping that this storm finally concludes. I know that at least the typhoon situation, the typhoon had ended. It was just a matter of transporting people to Guam, I believe it was. But this one is a little more tricky. Seems that there's still some issues going on in 6 of the states. So really keep Italy in your thoughts this week as they're really going through a tough time.
Moving on to our news about entertainment and sports. Unfortunately, movie star Shin Sung-yeol has passed away on November 4th at 2:25 a.m. at Chonnam National University Hospital. He was 81 years old, and not long ago, the deceased, who participated in the Busan International Film Festival, was diagnosed with lung cancer in June of last year. He had continued to receive radiation treatment and cancer treatment, but the treatment wasn't having much effect, and he was taken to the hospital on November 3rd. Truly, this is...
Yeah, I actually have never watched anything with Shin Sung-yeol. Have you?
No, I haven't.
But it sounds like he was really someone to be who's worth the praise, considering he was at the International Film Festival. But he was at a really long. It seems like he had a long life. 81 years old. It's just so unfortunate that he was diagnosed last year, and just a little over a year later, he ended up passing away from it. Truly unfortunate. So
hopefully, he had a fulfilling life.
So keep his family also in your thoughts. All of his friends and family in your thoughts as well.
So moving on, the filming location of the entertainment show Running Man drew attention from netizens. On the SBS entertainment show Running Man, which aired on Sunday afternoon, So Young-hee, Son Na-yeon, and An Hyo-seop were invited as guests for a Halloween-themed episode. And people were flooding the search results for the location of this Halloween party. Internet users were wondering, who knows where they shot the episode and Running Man? The location where the Running Man was filmed was Paradise City, the first resort in Northeast Asia.
So this sounds like a lot of fun. I kind of stopped watching Running Man. For me, there's just so many episodes. I couldn't really stick with it too much.
Mhm.
It was sort of like I wasn't invested enough in the main cast to like actually follow it a lot. I watched a couple episodes here and there, and it seems like a ton of fun. So this Halloween themed episode, I bet, was probably so much fun. And for everyone to be
Mhm.
wondering, who knows where they shot this? Like, I want to go there too. Like, I
Sure, they
can't
had a
even
f-
imagine.
I'm sure they had a fabulous setting.
It actually reminds me of the Kiso Running Man event we had a couple weekends ago, which is kind of funny. This is not exactly the same thing, but with everyone like searching up, like, who knows where they shot this Halloween episode? It was me going, where the hell is this Running Man event going on? Because I didn't see any of it. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, it should be going on right about now. And I like, looked out my window and like nobody was running. So I was just sort of like, okay, nice event, great talk. So I heard that was a ton of fun as well, and I know Kiso is planning some other events, which we will be getting to momentarily. But I thought that with all this talk about competitions and good fun, I would give you a good song recommendation to start off your week. And this song recommendation actually comes off of EXO's recent album that just came out. I know I was hyping the crap out of it last week. I was so excited for it, and I've been listening to it nonstop. So, one of my favorite songs off the album right now is called Gravity, and it's all about like the force of being pulled in by someone you're really attracted to. So maybe this will help you as you're watching Running Man. Maybe they can pull some people into them so they can get the name tags.
Oh my goodness.
So
It's such a
please,
good song.
it's
Please
such
listen
a
to
good
it.
song. So hope you enjoy X's Gravity.
영원히 날 사랑한다 그리 말했던 너야 내게 말했던 너야 그 말이 날 맴도는데 너를 어떻게 놓아
Moving on to the Buckeye Center Korean Club news. We are going to be talking about various goings-ons in the different Korean student organizations, and as well as any information coming out of the Buckeye Center. A quick note before we start is the Korean Sports Club practices are still going on at that same place and time that we mentioned in our very first broadcast. So please participate a lot. If you are wondering, hell, where are these practices? When are these practices? This is a great opportunity for you to go back down our YouTube page and watch our very first broadcast where we talk about this. Refresh your memory, relive those good, awesome memories. We have
for
really,
sure.
I think we've grown a lot since then. So, in any case, Kiso will be hosting a one-night bar at SGD Tofu on November 16th. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like they're renting out the entire place just so they can host this. So it should be a blast, I would think. KSA is also holding Pepero Night at Seaport Hall from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on November 9th. That's this upcoming Friday. And I know I'm definitely going to be there. Are you going to be there, Alexa?
Oh yeah, I will be.
You will be?
Mhm.
Yeah, we are both involved in KSA. So if you are looking to make some delicious pepero or write those special notes to your best buddy, your very good friend, or someone you really, really care about, what a great opportunity. It should be a ton of fun, and hopefully you will see us there.
Please come.
Yes, please come out and support. KSA and Pen Pals in North Korea are also sponsoring the Liberty in North Korea Gala at 7:30 p.m. on November 17th in Union Performance Hall. The dress code is formal and the ticket cost is $12. This is a really important foundation, in my personal opinion. I think everyone should really invest in this event because basically what KSA and Pink are doing is they're raising money to help aid a refugee from North Korea to come over and start a new life. And they're halfway to their goal. Last year they had a Pepero bake sale, and they've got about halfway to their goal, so they just need to get this other half so that we can rescue this refugee. And it would mean so much if everyone could come out and support that. Anyone interested in this event can contact KSA or contact us for further details. Next, Buckeye Center is announcing that University Village is looking for a sublease for this upcoming spring semester. The location is 3070 St. John Court, number 3A in Columbus, Ohio. So if you're interested in possibly finding a new place to live, this would be a great opportunity. Please check that out. And finally, your job information for this week. Oshio Sushi and Bar is looking for a server that can work from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. this Friday. So that's coming up. If you're interested, you should contact us via email or by this contact number that we will be providing. This is such a good opportunity. And I think they're also looking for part-time help as well. So really keep this place in mind if you need some work.
Alrighty, moving on to the next piece of news. The last news we're going to hear is this month and early November events in Columbus. There is an ice hockey match at Nationwide Arena on tomorrow, November 6th. They'll be facing off against the Dallas Stars. And on November 10th, there is another ice hockey game with the New York Rangers in the same place.
Ooh, sounds like as the weather is getting colder, ice hockey is starting to become the thing. I remember back when we were only talking about football or some other sports that were outside, but now we're switching to the ice rink and we're getting to see some more ice hockey games. I personally haven't been to any. Have you been?
So far, no. I've been too busy to attend any games so far.
Yeah, I know. Alexa has a pretty heavy course load, so she's usually holed up in her room a lot of the time, which is not a bad thing at all. But if you guys are not too burdened by your work or club activities, then maybe you could come out and support OSU's hockey team. It sounds like it's going to be a really fun time. Alexa, how did you feel about this being your first broadcast ever?
I mean, I was really nervous about it at first, but it's not that bad actually.
Yeah, it's really not. Yeah. It's so nice. I think you have a really good voice for this
thank
broadcast.
you.
And what a good dynamic for me since I talk way too much and she kind of grounds me a little bit. She kind of like gives me the period to put at the end of my sentence. So I really enjoyed broadcasting with you. I love broadcasting
same here as
with
well.
Rain as well. And I just, as I always say, KBS is such a good stress-free environment. I really love coming here every single week to broadcast for you guys. So today I think we are out of time, but
Yes, I do have a song rec. So lately, it's been raining a lot. It's kind of crazy actually. But with the weather, the weather is getting colder. There's a lot more rain. So I've been thinking lately of this one song called Drippin' Love by NCT Dream. Please listen, it's so good.
Yeah, Drippin' is a great song. It'll definitely warm you up in this cold rain. I would recommend listening not around your Korean parents.
Yeah, I'll give you warm fuzzies.
It'll give you those warm fuzzies. But it's definitely a good bop of a song.
It'll get stuck on your head.
Definitely get stuck in your head. I'm always thinking about it, actually. So it's really addicting. What a great song recommendation from Alexa.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, today that is all the time we have today. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Alexa.
Catch you next time on KBS.
Also, if you go out to the hockey games, make sure you don't catch a cold.
Shut up, Rain. I don't need this in my life.